Michelle here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new, it is just welcome. Welcome to another real estate video. And let me first start off by saying that I had already filmed a welcome intro, but apparently I got delete happy and was deleting everything. I have been known, I've done this before. Anyway, just wanted to come on and say that, and let's get to the video. Okay, I made it here. I'm about to go open the lockbox. I need both my hands because it's a combo. I brought bug spray with me because the last time I came, there was a spider and we don't do those. So yeah, let me go open that. And then the sign completely fell. Okay, I'll be back, y'all. Put my signs out really quick. Okay. I have one at each corner of the street. I did that before I came in. And now, the one that I usually put in front of the door, let me do that right here. And I'll show you guys. I have my sign right there. That's our sign, the skinny little one, but it fell down. This is what I put in front of the house to let them know. But I don't know if you guys can see the little sign right there. It actually fell, and I tried to go place the sign back up, and there's nothing for it to clamp onto. So, but let's go in. Okay, you guys have seen this place already, so I won't be giving a tour, but let me go turn on lights. And I'm looking because it's empty property and there's a lot of spider webs around. So I'm just being careful of where I put things and what I touch. So yeah. Okay, call me bougie, it's okay. But the house is a little bit dusty and this road is a main road. And let me have you guys see it. Across the way, it is nothing but bushes. So yeah, get a better one because this is not that comfortable after a long time. But I'm gonna put this here on these paper towels. And then of course, I brought my emergency bag with me. I did do a video on this. When I come to empty houses, I will bring toilet paper, hand sanitizer, soap, paper towels, everything I would need. Okay, I'm set up on the counter right there, and the reason why I'm not showing it is because I have personal information and stuff like that there. So yeah, I'm here, and I got here early because that's just me, and signs are out. I'm concerned about our post and sign because there's no way for me to attach it back on the bar. So y'all, when I first started doing open houses, I would still be set up and stuff like that. But on my downtime, I would read a book. Well, I got schooled on that very early on because it's like, bring your laptop with you. Don't ever go to an open house without your laptop because what if by chance, and I've heard it has happened, someone comes in, they want to make an offer. What am I gonna say? Wait till it's over when I get home and whatever. You could possibly lose that person as a client. So yeah, I started bringing my laptop with me everywhere, but it's so bulky. So then I probably should close that. Yeah, I'll close that in a minute when I get done talking. Anyway, so I would bring that around, and it's a Mac, so it's not that huge, but it's not like the skinny thin ones. But I started thinking, I'm like, you know what, let me get something that I can use strictly for real estate. So I ended up getting an iPad, and I do have a keyboard and mouse coming soon. So yeah, I got this strictly for my business. So yeah, you guys. Okay, I'm looking around because it's very, very dusty. And I mean, the house is a nice house. I won't give you guys a tour because I did that the first time I came here, and I will link that video down below when I came. I think I titled the video Panicking at My Listing. I think that was it, where I showed you guys what everything looks like. So I'll link that video down below. If you haven't seen that, check it out. I was panicking when I first came here because of the lockbox situation and all that. So yeah, all right, what am I going to do right now? Let me do a few things on my phone and then get on my laptop because I will be doing some realtor things. So yeah. Okay, so I've just had two ladies come, separate ladies, they weren't together. So the first lady that came, she signed in and all, and I gave her the stats in the house, asked her, you know, see what she's looking for, if she was working with the realtor, whatever. So she said she is. Oh, I have 3 of them. Okay, whatever. Maybe that was just her way of telling me I am on a busy street. Maybe that's just her way of telling me she doesn't want to deal with me or anything like that. So she was very critical on a lot of things, which, if that's your personal opinion, okay. So she was like, well, it doesn't have a dishwasher. No, it does not, ma'am. Well, why not? I don't know, ma'am. The previous owners, it just doesn't. Well, this isn't there. No, it is not. Well, why not? This house was built in 1982 or whatever, and it just does not. Well, why didn't they do this? I don't know. Well, if I was doing it, I would have did this. So I just smiled, but very, very critical. And all of the houses that I've done open houses for, would I have purchased a lot of them? Probably not, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go into these people's homes. I've been to some nice homes for open houses. Would I stay in all of them? No. Would I stay in some of them? Yes, but that's my personal opinion, but I'm not gonna go in and be like, I don't like this. I don't like this. Why is this here? Why is this there? Let me change my battery because it's flashing. Okay, so also she was walking around, and this part I get because if I'm going to a house, I want to open up doors, or, you know, the closet door. She opened up the pantry. She opened up the cabinets, which, okay, you want to make sure everything is in order, stuff like that. So that part I get. But if it's not your taste, if it's not something you want or would purchase, don't turn your nose up. She opened up the pantry and goes, And yes, I get it. Is it cleaned or whatever? No, it's not, because the previous owners died and this home is in the trust. So everything's coming as is. It can do with a very good thorough cleaning. It's not a horrible house, but it can be cleaned. So she was saying, well, I don't think it should be priced at that, because right now it's priced at $439, which is what the houses in the area are going for that have been sold within the last 3 months. She was saying how she doesn't think it should be priced at that much. It should be this. And I'm like, well, ma'am, you know, everything in real estate is negotiable. So if you like the house and if you want to put in a lower offer, not that it's going to get accepted, I didn't say that part, but you're absolutely more than welcome to put in a lower price. You know, just let me know or let your agent know, and, you know, we'll go from there. And she just walked around with a turned up nose. She flushed the toilets. She let the waters run. She's opened it. Yeah. Okay, so we've had maybe about 5 groups so far show up, and I keep closing that door, and I might as well just leave it open. I get that everyone wants to look in there, but it's not the first thing I want people to see when they walk in, because it does have items that are in there, because the house, like I said, is under a trust and the previous owners passed away. So whatever is left in here, which is nothing, the home is empty, but there are a few things here and there that is as is. So yeah, it is what it is. And one girl, young girl, I don't know how young, I don't know, maybe late 20s, early 30s. She came back with her dad. She was here with her mom. She really likes the house. She's not represented, and I explained to her how it works. If she doesn't have a realtor, I'd be more than happy to help her, and I gave her that. She has already been pre-approved, so yeah, you guys, I keep saying one of these times at my open houses, it's gonna produce a client. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Just because it hasn't yet doesn't mean it's not going to. So yeah, I am gonna contact her first thing on Monday and go from there and see if we can form a working relationship. So I'll let you guys know if something happens in a future video. So yeah, but just sitting here. It's 1 o'clock, a little bit after 1, so 1 more hour and I'm out of here. "20 more minutes, you guys. And I really do need to get a more comfortable chair, which I've had all the time in the world to look on Amazon and find something. So yeah, I need to do that because this chair here, one of those ones that you take to the park, yeah, it's not very, very comfortable at all. But I'm not complaining because at least I'm not walking around or leaning against a counter for 3 hours. So yeah, in about 10 minutes I will slowly start packing up so I can be ready to head on out at exactly 2 o'clock because I'm tired. And we've had just the 5 groups show up. And when I say groups, I don't mean like one group of people, it's 10 of them. No, it can be a couple. One group could be a husband and wife, or one group could be the daughter that was looking and her mom and dad, or it could be one person. So when I say groups, that's what I mean. It doesn't mean multiple people. It just means 5. We've had 5 people show up that were looking for a house and they had other people with them. So yeah, I'm tired. Okay, so going back to the lady that I was telling her I don't know, because I started thinking about it and it's like, if people think, how are you a realtor and you don't know certain things? No, I don't mean stuff about the house, meaning about the personalization of the house. Like this house does not have a dishwasher. Okay, so she asked me, well, why doesn't it have a dishwasher? I don't know, I guess the owners didn't want one. There is no dishwasher. Then she asked me, she said, I don't know if you guys can tell, probably not, but it has popcorn ceilings. Why are the popcorn ceilings there? I don't know. Wood paneling. Well, why is the wood paneling on the wall and not on anywhere else? So that's what I mean about when I told her, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it is 1:55. Let me make sure all of the lights are off. Bathroom light is off. Yes, I already locked up everything in there. Well, yeah. Alrighty, let me grab my trash and my phone and let's go. Okie dokie, you guys, I am all done. So no one else showed up. I got my signs, I locked up, I took my trash, and I am done. So yeah, if anything productive comes of that one lady, I will let you guys know. But other than that, you guys, I am done for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. Subscribe if you want to see more real estate stuff. And you guys, guess what? I'll see you in the next real estate video. Bye.